G'day, I'm Dean, and in this video I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2012 model turbo diesel twin cab 4x4 Hilux Ute manual that is for sale right here. So let's go for a walk around. Got the big old bull bar on the side and side bars. I'd like to have a look at how those tyres are wearing. You can see the tyres aren't new, but they're wearing flat across the surfaces. Pretty good indication that everything on there is doing what it should, running straight and everything. If you look down the side, and they're nice and shiny like this, it's pretty easy to see if there's any dents. There's one. There is a dent there. Across the front here, like to have a look for stone chips. There isn't any. There's a spot of water there, but one stone chip there, and some sort of bird shit. Yuck! I just touched it. But other than that, it's all in pretty good shape. Up there, got that green light flashing. There's a like a dash cam thing. So let's have a look inside. Got the power windows, cruise control. Here's the condition of the seats. The light in this video doesn't actually do it justice. They're not all different coloured like that. It just looks like that because of the video. So they're all pretty clean and tidy. Let's have a look in here. We've got the I'll start it up. Make sure the lights and everything go out. There we go. Oh, the door's open. And my seatbelt's on, not on. So as soon as I put that seatbelt on, that light will go out. So there it is with the 230,000 Ks. Got the steering wheel controls on the radio here. There it is, got the Bluetooth for answer and hang up and all that sort of stuff. So you can play around with that all day long. So it's got the Bluetooth, it's got this UHF radio, got aircon which is cold and working well, and dash mat. It's always a good sign. Tells you that whoever had the car before, which was like a company, so it's got the full service history and all that. All in good shape. Keys with the remote central locking thing, all working like it should. Got the big side steps there. Take a quick look in the back. You can see everything's in pretty good shape there. Got the heavy duty steel tray on the back. It's been used. There's a bit of surface rust and stuff you can see on it there. But all in all, pretty tidy. The blacked out wheels. Always good to have a look around and just see what's going on. It's the idea of this video. So the car's not registered as it stands, but the price you see it advertised for includes it as it is. You can add another probably what, $500 or something for rego. We got a roadworthy certificate, so you can see that tray's all nice and straight as well, besides like a few dents, but it's all straight. Just it's been used. It's a work truck. That's what you'd expect. Again, down this side, all pretty straight. Those tyres on the back look pretty much new to me. A good look around inside. All in all, just a neat, tidy, honest truck. So there's a good look through it for you. So you can see there's no dents, there's no... Oh, that's something I do want to look at on here is the 2012. Second month 2012 on the compliance plate there. So there you have it. The car comes with the roadworthy certificate. Everything you see, it is what it is. It's got the... If you need to get it registered, because we're a licensed motor dealer, we can go down to the Queensland Transport and get plates and stuff. So if it's a weekday, you can drive it away on the day. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, regarding price, it is price to sell and the price is fixed. If you go, hey Dean, are you negotiable on price? I'd be like, yeah, I'm negotiable. Why the fuck do you want to pay more? So, no, the price is fixed. If you ask, can I reduce it? The answer will be no, thank you. So if you can find another one that's cheaper, you should go and have a look at that one. Just to be upfront, so we don't have to have that difficult discussion later. So hopefully, oh, there's something. Hopefully that's given you everything you need to know about this Hilux. There's some sort of mark in the chrome there. I just realised that from back here. Other than that, the thing's in really, really good shape. If you want it, come and get on it. Thanks for watching this video. So when the cars come into the yard, we do 6 levels of inspection. The first one is we do a road test. We drive it around a very specific test track and we listen for all those noises and stuff that shouldn't be there. Then we do a yard test. And so in the yard test, what we're looking for is that everything works like it should. Like the windows go up and down, the fan works, everything in the car is working like it should. And if it's not working, I will have mentioned it in the previous video. Then it goes into mechanical. The mechanic's got quite an extensive checklist of things that he inspects, things like is the spare tyre there and is it fully inflated and all those sorts of things. All that stuff's done, and that's what's covered off in mechanical. So that's the third level. On the fourth level, we do a roadworthy inspection. We get an independent mechanic who does his roadworthy inspections on the vehicles. He's licensed by Queensland Transport to come out or do them at his facility. Either way, it doesn't matter. But he does the inspections on them. He gets underneath every single car and he checks all the suspension components and all the things that are required for the roadworthy. So we have a properly done roadworthy certificate by an independent person come out as well. And then on the fifth level of check, we do a quality assurance or a QA run. What happens there is someone who hasn't driven the car and hasn't worked on it, he then goes and drives the car after it's been through mechanical, and he's basically doing a double check like what a buyer would do. They'd get in it, and if there's a noise, they're like, "Ooh, what's that noise?" or stuff like that. He comes back, if there's any of those things, then we've identified them through the QA run. And what that does for you is it allows, well, from my point of view, it allows me to know and stand there quite confidently and know that the car is prepared properly. And then on the sixth level of check, what we do is before the car goes out, also after it's finished the QA, the cars then go out the front of the yard, and you would have seen them in the background of the previous part of this video, and they sit out there until they go out. Well, before they go out, we do another level, the sixth level of check, where we just check that the wipers are still working, that the little sprayers haven't blocked up, that none of the bulbs haven't stopped working or any of that sort of stuff. So there's the 6 levels of inspection that we do on each one of the cars. Now, I don't expect you to believe me when I tell you I prepare the cars like that, but as you could tell from the previous video, we are on dirt. I do not have concrete, I don't have flags, I don't have salesmen ready to pounce on you when you come down. In fact, this is me pouncing on you now. So if you're still, hello, you there? Hello, come back so I can pounce on you some more. So if you're still there, the reason I'm telling you this is because I don't have all that expensive shit. We don't have the overheads, and it allows me to put the money back into the cars, and that's why. But I don't expect you to believe that either. But what you should do is go and have a look at our Facebook reviews, and you'll see the vast majority of our buyers are more than delighted with their car because of the work we put into preparing the cars. So with that, we have buyers, they come from way up north, like up Cairns, way out west. They catch the train down, or they catch the plane to Brisbane, they catch the train to our location here, and then they drive their car off. If we don't prepare the cars properly and they fall apart on their way home, they don't get on Facebook and write good reviews. So that's why I'm proud of the level of all of the cars that I prepare. Although I muck around in these videos, what I don't compromise on is the quality and the standard that the cars are prepared to before they leave the yard. And that's reflected in our Facebook reviews. The link is included on this page, so go and have a look and see what the crowd says about working with us. So because of the work we put into the cars, all the prices are fixed. If you turn around and go, "Hey Dean, are you negotiable?" I'll be like, "Yes, I'm negotiable, but why would you want to pay more?" So I do that because I can't take out what we put into those cars, and frankly I don't want to. If the cars don't meet the standard, or they can't easily be brought up to that standard, I launch them off through an auction. And that's why you shouldn't buy cars from auctions, because that's where blokes like me dump our garbage. Okay, so this car has been through all the inspection and is come up properly and is prepared properly. So therefore I have nowhere to move on the price. The prices are already good anyway, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on and got this video. So the prices are all fixed. And the last thing I want to tell you, before I tell you what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised, is that we need to make appointments to come out. Now, we are not your typical yard, like I said before. We're not equipped for people just to roll up and walk out. You're more than welcome to come and check the cars out and take them for a spin. I've got no trouble with that. But you just need to let us know when you're coming. We've got a couple of guard dogs that roam around here, and we put those away when people are coming, and that way no one gets bit. Everyone's happy. So if you let us know when you're coming, we'll put the dogs away, we'll open up the gates, and we can show you the car and you can have a look over that and any others that might work for you, whatever you want. So please make an appointment before you come out. So what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised for? Good question, and I'm glad that you asked. So firstly, it comes with either 6 months Queensland rego or the rego that you see, like the date. Have a look in the text above, it'll tell you the expiry date, or 6 months, whichever one it is. If you're an interstate buyer, give us a call, we'll tell you how that works for you. We are a large dealer with Queensland Transport. What that means is we have the number plates on site, we have all the paperwork, all the forms, all that stuff, so you don't even need to go into the government department and get sneezed on by all the grubs. We do all that for you. Aren't we good? So all you got to do is fill out some forms, we stick the number plates on, we do all the paperwork for you, drive away, nothing else to do. All that's included in the price you see. The next thing is when the cars go through mechanical, one of the things we do is a fresh service. So your vehicle has been freshly serviced and you will not need to do any scheduled maintenance for the next 10,000 Ks or 6 months, whichever comes first. It's got guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed not stolen, guaranteed never written off. I'll show you all that on the paperwork when you come on down. And it's also got a current roadworthy certificate. So we have the independent inspector, he's got a license from the Queensland government and he's the one who says this car is in a roadworthy condition. So we've brought the car up to that standard as well, so it comes with the roadworthy. The car also, get this one, it has guaranteed no defects. So when I'm selling a car like this one, if I make this guarantee to you, you'd want to make sure I'm onto it, because if not, I'm going to back it with this guarantee. So it's got guaranteed no defects. A defect is when the car doesn't do, or a part of it doesn't do what it's meant to do. For example, if you go to wind down a window and the window doesn't wind down, or it sort of half winds down, that's a friggin' defect. But if you've got like a tear in a seat or a noise, that's not a defect, because a seat with a tear in it still does what it's meant to do. Okay, so I'm guaranteeing that this car has no defects, and I also hold that guarantee for the next 5,000 Ks in 3 months. So if it does incur a defect, and there are some exclusions to it, we show you all that on the paperwork anyway, then those issues become my problem and not your problem. So yes, we do trade-ins, and if you need help with your finance, there is a link up the top of this page that says no deposit finance. You can put your details in there and our finance guy will come back and he'll give you a quote on exactly how much it will cost you per week to drive away in this fine automobile. Well, I'm Dean, thanks for watching this video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, or whatever you want to do. We can take payment by cash, by credit card, by internet transfer, bank check, however you want to do it. Best off if we do internet transfer, that one works best for us. But however you want to do it, it's entirely up to you. Well, I'm Dean, thanks for watching the video. If there's anything I haven't covered, feel free to give us a call, drop us a text, and I look forward to meeting you soon. See ya.